pausing your Monday to join me. Let's start taking a few big breaths together. As you breathe, notice if it's coming out of the chest, and if it is, draw the breath a little deeper into the belly. If it's helpful for you, place the hand on the belly as you breathe. And if you haven't already, close your eyes. Allow your lids to just be heavy. Softening the place between your eyes, your forehead, your jaw. And you create a little more space between your shoulders and your ears. I want you to take a scan of your body, and as you bring your mind's attention to each particular part of your body, I want you to use your exhale to allow that area to just soften or relax a little bit more. And you drop into your mind for a moment as you become just a little bit more aware of the thoughts that are coming into your mind. Allow some curiosity, wondering if these thoughts serve you. You may notice it's easy to get swept up in the thoughts and forget where you are. But I'm here with you. This will be here to remind you to stay in this moment. Or at the very least, keep coming back to this moment. Drop out of the mind and into the body. Again, just allow some curiosity around what may arise for you as you find this stillness. What kind of energy are you bringing today as you pause your day? Show up for you. We're going to move a little slower today. We'll take our time. We're going to hold some poses a little longer. And we're going to breathe deep. Share with you my quote for today. Just really quickly before I do, I'm choosing this one because right now I think our world is a very interesting place to live in, and there are so many different perspectives that we can all have, and I just find when I go out into the world right now, I end up coming home feeling so drained and like there's just so much hatred out there. And when I think about it, it's all just so fear-based. And it doesn't matter which side of any perspective you're on, the root of it comes from fear. And okay, and so I'll share with you my quote, and then together we'll set an intention for ourselves for this whole week and maybe this entire month, where we might find ourselves venturing out a little more than normal, and where we might need that extra reminder to stay grounded in this time. Embrace the happiness surrounding you even when it's tangled in struggles. Hold tight to the hearts that beat love for you even when your own heart might be breaking. Grab hold of the hands that reach for yours even when you want to walk alone. Look toward the sky and find the hope that lives there even when disappointments gather at your feet. Dream as big as your mind allows even when obstacles exist that are bigger. And love, even when it's hard, even when you can't find any more love to give. As we set our intention, I'll encourage you, just because I'm so sure that so many of you need to hear this as well as me right now, that we have that choice of choosing either love or choosing fear. And choosing fear right now seems to be kind of the reaction, our just go-to. And so my intention, and maybe what your intention will be today, is as often as I can, may I choose love over fear. And you can reword that in any way that suits you, but I'll encourage you to just repeat that to yourself a couple of times until you really feel it. Take a couple more deep belly breaths. And when you're ready, I'll encourage you to bend the knees and just draw them in towards your chest. Okay, keeping the knees together, start to make some slow circles. Okay, I want you to pay attention to the connection of the backside of your body with your mat, allowing these movements to gently massage your low back. Switch direction if you haven't already. As you come to the center, I want you to just draw the knees apart from each other, okay, allowing them to drop down a little wider than your torso, and we're just going to hold here, take some nice belly breaths. You can continue to do a little rocking from side to side if you'd like, or just hold at the center. Okay, from here, start to draw the knees back together. Pause. And then again, gently pull them apart from each other, okay? And again, you can just start to go back and forth, making the movements a little more fluid, maybe a little bigger. And again, the next time your knees are pulling apart, you can just hold here. If you want to come into that happy baby, feel free to bring the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. And you can have your hands behind your knees, maybe on your ankles or calves, maybe the outer edges of your feet. Spend a few moments rocking here. Then I'll encourage you to bring one of your feet towards your sit bone. Okay, try and straighten out the other leg as much as you can and then switch. Okay, and just start to go back and forth. Again, you can move through this with your hands behind your knees. Okay, then from here, draw the knees back together. Step your feet down onto your mat. We're going to cross the right knee over the left. And then again, draw the knees in. Okay, now while you're here, you can just hold if you'd like to. See if you can separate the feet, pulling them in opposite directions. As you release, set that left foot back down onto your mat. Take your arms out to the sides. And we're going to gently allow the knees to drop down towards the left. Okay, and you might just kind of inch them an inch or two that way, or you might let gravity take and go all the way. Wherever you are, option to take the gaze over the right shoulder. Bring your head back up, draw the knees back up as well. Uncross the knee, give them a gentle squeeze into your chest, do a little rocking. Just explore here for a few breaths.
Breaking the habit, you're watching me sleep. Oh, give me some time, let me learn how.
When you're ready, step your right foot down, crossing the left knee over. And then again, draw them into your chest. It's available, kind of gently encouraging the feet away from each other.
I'm trying to decide if I'll bother with you, so feed me your wisdom and breathe me your truth. I'm amazing. Wish me a wonder, wish me to sleep. You don't have to wonder to hear when I speak.
You set your right foot back down. Take your arms out to the sides. And a gentle twist to your right. Gaze over the left shoulder.
Somebody said it's unspeakable love. You don't believe I can speak, but it all remains to me.
And pull everything back up to the center.
First of 1,000.
Uncross your knee. Take your arms out behind you, stretch out the torso.
It's only beginning, swallowing us. Somebody said it's unspeakable love, it's amazing.
Roll yourself onto your left side when you're ready. Just let your head rest in your elbow. Have your knees bent. And take your right arm, kind of extending it out in front of you. And slowly glide your fingertips up towards the top of your mat. Just pause there. You can extend that top leg as well, dropping the right foot down. And you start to raise that hand up towards the ceiling. And I want you to reach it down towards the bottom of your mat. Then you're going to pick up the right leg and just allow it to hover for a couple breaths. And so keeping the rotation fairly neutral. I'm not opening or twisting closed, just keeping a nice neutral rotation here.
Been traveling these wide roads for so long.
You draw the knee back in, let it rest. Take your arm back up to the ceiling. This time keeping your torso sturdy here. We're just going to allow the arm to drop out behind. Going to open up that front shoulder and kind of explore around.
My lips are unclean.
If you find a sweet spot, just hold and breathe.
In my darkness, I remember Mama's words reoccur to me. Surrender to the good Lord, and to wipe your slate clean. Take me to your river. I wanna go.
And then from here, we're going to allow our torso to follow our arms. So we're going to slowly bring our chest towards the ceiling as we open it up and just let that arm rest. It's okay if that top knee wants to lift. But if it stays a little further, you can extend that leg and allow your left hand to encourage it to stay low.
As a man with many crimes, come up for air. As my sins flow down the Jordan, oh, I want to come here and give you every part of me. But there's blood on my hands, and my lips are unclean. Take me to your river. I want to go.
You're going to slowly bend both knees, roll yourself back onto that side, press into your mat, lift your torso. Okay, you can just kind of walk your palms a little to the left. Okay, so your torso is kind of facing the top of your mat. And you can stay right here. Option to kind of lower down onto your forearms. If you want to take it a little deeper, you can even lower right down onto a blanket or cushion, or right down onto your chest as well. Wherever you feel the best stretch for you today, just hold.
Wanna know. Ooh, oh. Take me to your river.
Start to walk yourself all the way up.
Please let me know.
We're going to open up that top knee. Bring the soles of the feet together. You can sit up nice and tall. I want you to just roll the shoulders out here. Okay, slow circles. You're going to allow them to just drop. Drop your chin, allow your head to roll from side to side.
Ooh, things are changing. Oh, the better
this time. Ooh, things are changing.
Bring your head to the center when you're ready. We're going to pick up the left knee this time, and we're going to make our way onto our right side. So we're just going to switch. Okay, so you can allow your head to rest in the crevice of your right arm this time. Extend that left hand out in front of you. Start to reach the fingertips up towards the top of your mat. Let the palm, fingertips rest. Option to straighten out that top leg and just let the foot rest.
Come on and bless a song everybody knows, and we all sing along. Here it goes.
Take that top arm, start to reach it up, and then down the length of your mat. Okay, then we're going to allow that leg to hover. Doesn't need to be far.
But it never be long. I'm never gonna fall. Line while the people get ready for the end times. Try to save a little money for the
when you're ready, you're going to draw that knee in. You take that arm up towards the ceiling. Keeping the torso square here, we're going to allow the arm to drop out behind us. And you can explore back and forth, or just pause.
And we'll all sing along. Here it goes.
And when you're ready, we're going to allow the torso to follow the arm as we open it up. Again, option to extend that top leg, allowing the right hand to encourage it towards the ground.
Things are changing for the better this time.
Slowly bend that knee. You're going to roll yourself all the way onto that right side. Press yourself up. You plant your palms. You're going to twist really gently, and you can stay, again, right here. Just sitting up nice and tall. And if you'd like, you can explore with going down onto your forearms. If it's in your practice today, feel free to lower down all the way onto the chest or a couple blankets.
Well, I won't back down. No,
Slowly press yourself up.
Back.
You're going to open that top knee.
You could
This time, as you sit up nice and tall, you're going to reach your heart forward and sink into it.
Won't back down. No, I stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my
Slowly uncurl.
and
We're going to extend one of our legs, our right leg out to the side. Okay, and then again, you're just going to sink into it.
baby.
So now you'll notice I kept my torso towards
There
the
ain't no
center.
easy way out.
Pause here.
Hey, baby, I will stand my ground. and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got
yourself up. Then you can set your right hand down or the forearm if it's available.
In a world that
and we'll lengthen
keeps
the left side while you
me
reach that hand towards your foot.
Stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby.
Again, pull yourself up.
There ain't no easy way
bring the right knee towards the left foot here.
Hey,
and then you're going to gently twist to the left. You can stay nice and tall or start to round over that left knee.
No, I won't back down. I will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Okay, sit yourself back up. Bring the soles of the feet back together. And then again, just sink into it. Again, slowly uncurl. This time we'll extend the left leg out towards the side. Okay, and plant your hands now. You might not go down as far here. Just pause towards the center. Yourself back up. We'll take the left hand down next to the left leg or the forearm, whatever's available, and we'll reach with the right fingertips. Uncurl. Take your hands on either side of your right knee. We're going to pull the left knee in as well here. You can sit up nice and tall, or again, start to sink over that right knee this time. Press into your palms. From here, you're going to make your way into a downward dog. And I want you to slowly pedal your feet out. Lift up onto the balls of your feet and bend the knees. Really stretch out the soles of the feet. And then drop the heels down, stretch out the calves. Just go back and forth. Here, we're going to pick up the left leg, step it through to your hands. As always, if it doesn't quite make it, just pull it forward. We're going to soften the back knee. Okay, as always, I encourage you to give a little support to that knee with a blanket, or maybe just rolling your mat over once. Okay, and if your hips are really tight, have some support beneath your palms as well. And we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. So just allow your hips to feel heavy. And from here, I want you to place one hand on your knee and then the other. Slowly lift yourself up here. Okay, we're gonna protect the low back by drawing the belly button towards your spine. Okay, I want you to think about really pushing the right hip forward while drawing this left heel back. So you kind of have those opposing directions. You'll feel some tension build in your hip flexor. Okay, breathe into that and pause. Okay, take the arms up, keep that tension building. Soften the shoulders. Now from here, plant your hands, and again, just allow the hips to sink. Notice if they were able to sink maybe just a little further. Then from here, we'll press the hips back, give them a little break. Try to keep the hips square. That right hip's gonna wanna sneak out to the side, draw it back in. Again, roll yourself forward, reach your arms up, pull your torso up. We're gonna open the arms towards the left, coming into a gentle twist. Keep engaging your core here. Protect the low back. Okay, then from here, we're gonna plant the right hand. Okay, you can take the left hand to your hip, option to reach it up. And you can stay as you are or take it a step further by lifting the back knee. Keep breathing. Plant the left hand, step for yourself back to a downward dog, pedal the feet out. And adjust your blanket as we head to the other side if you need to. When you're ready, we'll lift the left leg, step it through to your hands. As always, give it a little help forward if you need to. And this doesn't make any sense. So we're gonna switch. Sorry. Pick up the right leg this time. This is gonna feel a little different. Step the right foot forward and lower the left knee. There we go. This is the new one. Okay, so we're gonna spend a few breaths here. Must be Monday, right? Just allowing our hips to be heavy, sinking. So natural to have two kind of levels of where our sides are at. So maybe this side feels a lot tighter. Maybe it feels a little more open. Just check in with that. When you're ready, one hand on the knee and then the other as you press yourself up. And again, as you do so, stay strong here. Okay, we're gonna pull this hip forward while pulling this heel back. Okay, you'll feel some tension in the front of your hip here. Breathe into it. Take the arms up. Soft shoulders, but strong arms. Ooh, I'm feeling this one. Okay, we'll plant the hands. Pause. Let your hips feel heavy. And then we'll sink the hips back. And again, notice if that left hip is kind of coming out to the side. Try to square it. Again, we're gonna roll forward. This time lift the torso up, reach the arms. Strong core as you twist to your right, gently opening the arms. Okay, we're gonna take that left hand to the mat or a support, right hand to your hip or all the way up. And again, you can stay as you are or lift that back knee. plant the right hand. Step yourself back to a downward dog when you're ready. Head over feet out. And if you need the blanket, you can use it. We're going to come into a child's pose. Bringing the knees together or separating them apart. Whatever feels better for you. Okay, our intention in child's pose is to rest. So however you can find that rest, go there. Okay, press into your mat, lift yourself up. We make our way onto our bottoms. Okay, and you can bring the soles of the feet together. You can sit cross-legged with one foot in front of the other. Okay, we're going to take the arms, reach them up, draw the palms together, draw the elbows towards each other, but keep dropping the right elbow, come into your eagle arms. We're going to take 3 breaths here. You can stay in stillness or flow with your breath, lifting the arms with your inhale and lowering them with your exhale. Now, as you release, just allow yourself to round forward. Okay, slowly uncurl. And as you get to the top, we're going to switch that cross if you're here with me. You're going to open the arms back up, reach up, palms gather at the top. Elbows draw towards each other, keep dropping the left one this time. Eagle arms again. 3 breaths. And as you release, again, we're going to forward fold.
I walk to the river, waiting to hear the water sing. I sit down beside her, trying to hear the quiet rain.
And sit yourself back up. You're going to extend the legs out in front. You draw the toes towards your shins and then just round forward. You can have a nice bend in the knees.
I've seen the color wash away. I come to the river, heavy and tired to the bone. I lay down beside her.
Okay, I want you to sit up about halfway. And again, bend your knees if you need to. We're going to take the left hand across towards the right kind of shin or ankle. And then just gently kind of take that right hand towards your hip And find a nice easy twist. And back to the center. Inhale here, roll your shoulders once or twice. And then we'll take the right hand across. And again, gently twist your left. Going back to the center. One more forward fold for a moment. Okay, now as you pull yourself up, we're going to keep the right leg extended here. We're going to draw the left knee in. And then we're going to actually pick up that foot. Okay, kind of pull it across your chest. You can kind of just explore from side to side. If it's available to you, you're going to bring that foot into your right elbow. Okay, you can explore kind of lifting the foot and the shin up. And again, just kind of roll back and forth. And those hips, all the love today. If you'd like to, place your left hand down beside you and just gently give your body weight, allow your body weight to give the outer edge of your hip a little pressure here.
Oh, why you look so sad? Tears are in your eyes.
Okay, slowly sit yourself back up. We're going to cross this foot just over the knee. Take your hands behind you. We're going to bend into that right knee. And you can stay right here. I'm going to give one more option here. I'm going to bring that right foot towards the left. Okay, and kind of allow our shins to stack on top of one another. And it's okay if there's a nice big space here. You might come here and think, this is absolutely not happening today. And if that's the case, I want you to just stay right here. Okay? For a couple of you who may want to go a little deeper, you can stay here sitting up nice and tall. I'm sure you're feeling this like I am. If it's available, you can start to sink into it in a forward fold.
If you're mad, get mad. Don't hold it all inside. Come on and talk to me now. Hey.
Couple more breaths.
Why do you get so high? I get angry too. Well, I'm a lot like you. When you're standing at the crossroads.
As we come out of this, we're going to take the feet wide. Do some windshield wipers back and forth.
'Cause even if you're wrong, I'll stand by you.
Okay, and when you are ready, we're going to straighten out the left leg this time as you draw the right knee in. You're going to pick up that foot. Find that kind of cradle wherever that is for you. Your elbow, maybe your hand.
I'll stand by you.
Again, if you'd like to, placing your right hand down next to you as you just gently roll out that right hip.
And when the night falls on you, baby, you're feeling all alone. You won't be on your own.
Okay, as you come back up, we're going to cross that foot just over the knee.
I'll stand.
Take your hands behind you as you bend into the left knee.
Nobody hurt you.
And you know this is option one, so please feel free to stay just as you are. If you're going to take it that little bit deeper, drawing that foot across and just allowing that drop, even if it's a little higher, that's okay. But again, whatever feels best for you. I don't know how to not dance to this one. And when you're ready, we're gonna come out, we're gonna take a few windshield wipers, and I'm gonna give you this last song to finish up your practice. So whether that looks like dancing or stretching or stillness, whatever you need, now is your time.
We get it almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep it tight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like a fun, we never fight. Can dance and stay outside. It's supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We get it almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
Okay, take a couple more moments to finish up your practice. Okay, especially if you were doing something on the right side, make sure you do the left. Okay, there is no rush. Start to bring our bodies slowly back down to our mats. You choose how that looks for you today. How it looks doesn't matter at all. All that matters is that you're in a place where you can explore with finding a little bit more stillness. Stillness to breathe. Practice being right here. Practice creating just that little bit of space between the thoughts that are surely going to come. Practicing grounding ourselves. Embrace the happiness surrounding you, even when it's tangled in struggles. Hold tight to the hearts that beat love for you, even when your own heart might be breaking. Grab hold of the hands that reach for yours, even when you want to walk alone. Look toward the sky and find the hope that lives there, even when disappointments gather at your feet. Dream as big as your mind allows, even when obstacles exist that are bigger. Love, even when it's hard, even when you can't find any more love to give. You start to bring your breath again deeper into the belly. And as you check in and notice your body, and just allow some curiosity. Were you able to create some calm within as you paused your day for this? Okay, and if you were able to create a little grounding, a little calmness, just know that you have that. You can come back to this at any time if you just slow down and breathe. And I assure you that's a reminder I needed today, so I'm going to soak that one up too. Start to bring some gentle movement into your body when you're ready. Breathing deep, gently moving. Rolling yourself onto one side when you're ready. There's no rush, but when you are ready, come up to a comfortable seat. Soften your eyes if you haven't already. Keep your palms in your lap or draw them to heart center. Taking a few moments to just breathe. And just reconnect with your intention for today or this week or maybe this whole month. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I'm going to give you a few moments right now if you'd like to unmute yourself or turn your video on as we seal our practice. You know, I would love to see and hear from you. No pressure though. But as always, thank you so much. I truly needed this practice, probably as much or more than some of you today. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. We have 2 more classes. Okay? Namaste.
Namaste.